week, not even every month, but every now and then, definitely get on it and try to do something with it. I don't regularly post on LinkedIn, but I definitely try to like posts. I definitely try to comment on some that pertain to like what I want to work in, the industry I kind of want to go into. I try to follow like a lot of like research-based companies, things like that, just to get up-to-date information on that. I've been pretty I want to learn more about politics, so I followed a couple politicians and people who deal with that. So you can see posts about current events and things like that. So honestly, that's basically maintaining an account, really. But yeah, so that's. Are there any questions about LinkedIn? Anything that we've covered thus far? Okay. Now another thing I wanted to note about maintaining your account is you should definitely personalize your URL. I'm actually on to the LinkedIn account here. So off to the side here, what you can do is you can click on Edit Public Profile and URL. And what you can do is you can customize the very end of this. And so that creates a direct link to your LinkedIn account, and you can put that on your resume. So that is a very beneficial thing, because obviously on your resume you have one page. You have to strategically decide what experiences you want to put on there. But with a LinkedIn account, you can literally talk for days about what you've done. You can put everything you've ever done on your LinkedIn account, assuming it's applicable. So that is one way that you can not be limited by a resume. If you have experiences that you unfortunately were not able to put on there, you can put your URL of your LinkedIn account on there, and if they're interested enough, they can go and visit that. Another thing that is also talked about a lot, I guess, like I've been asked about before, is whenever you view a profile, it alerts the person that you viewed, the person's profile that you viewed. It tells them that you viewed their profile. And some people don't want that, they don't want to be known that they're looking at their profile. I guess they just want to be anonymous, something like that. So if you are bothered by that, if you want to, browse in peace or whatever,
Secretively.
Yeah, secretively. What you can do is you can go to Settings. Actually, completely forgot where it is. Here it is. Yeah, Settings and Privacy, and you can indicate that you would rather browse anonymously. And the only trade-off with that is if you do decide that you only want to be able to view profiles and they can't see who's viewing their profile, it's going to be the same thing with you. Whoever views your profile, you won't be able to see who's viewing your profile. I think that's how it is. But yeah, so those are just some of the things that you want to keep in mind with your LinkedIn account. Also, hashtags are a really big thing with LinkedIn. So whenever you do make a post, if you do make a post, what you can do is it can be relevant to something that you did recently. You could say, I'm proud to announce I was just accepted to this internship. And let's say it has to do with environmental studies. You can say hashtag go green or something like that. And what that does is anyone who searches that hashtag, they will see your post. And so that automatically brings in an exponentially more amount of people that could see your post and could theoretically connect with you or want to learn more about you. It could lead to opportunities down the road. So using hashtags with your posts is something you can do. It's very simple. It just has to be relevant. Something that you're involved in, and automatically you have so many more people that could potentially see your post.
Yeah. Sarah has a good example about this. Do you want to maybe share with them what your career fair post?
Yeah, sure, I can show it to you. So I use LinkedIn pretty actively, and I don't really think I'm so active, but I realized I'm more active than I thought. So if you go scroll down a smidge, and then go to see all activity, and then scroll down. So these are all the things that I've posted, or I've commented on, or I've liked within the past couple weeks, couple months. And when you post yourself, you can actually see how many people have liked it, but also how many people have viewed it, which is really cool. And in February, we had the Humanities and Social Sciences Career Fair, and it looks like we can't go down that far. So, I wish I could show you. Well, we had the Humanities and Social Sciences Career Fair, and we had more than 400 students come, which we only had 161 come last year, so it's a huge increase. So I wanted to share the success on LinkedIn. Whenever I post, I will always post information, so whatever I say. I'll include hashtags, everything I can think of related to my profession. I'll either post a picture or an article, and this time I post a picture at the career fair. And over 60,000 people viewed my post. That's a lot. There was over 800 CEOs that viewed my post. So you can actually see the companies that viewed it, the position title in their LinkedIn profile, how many views, and obviously how many likes. And so that's really incredible, and that's the most I've ever had, so it's a little nerve-wracking, but it's really neat, and so you can figure out ways to kind of engage your audience based on more than just having a profile. Your profile set up and have it filled out and reviewed by a career counselor is your first step. And then just coming up with a regular schedule of how you want to utilize LinkedIn. And that could be as low-key as just liking people's posts or wishing them congratulations on their work anniversary, or it can be bigger than that, and you're on every 2 days posting about everything you've done in your internship or your co-op or your student organization. And it can be a variety of different things that you're involved in. It doesn't need to just be, your work. I posted about Alternative Service Break. I posted about a sorority alumni association I'm a part of. And they're just different pieces of my professional experience. So you never know who's going to view your post, and it might be seen by tens of thousands of people. So it's kind of exciting. The other thing is with your profile, you can decide if you want to have a public profile or if you want to have a private one where individuals can only see limited information. And then, like what our presenters had mentioned, you can also be listed as anonymous, or you can have someone know that you've looked at their page and you get to decide. So, did y'all have any questions about that or how I use LinkedIn?
What was your hashtag that you put on that one that you got 50,000 views?
I used a lot. I normally use higher ed, career services, career counselor, career fair, event planner, NC State, employers, companies, things like that. Any quick hashtags that relate to what I'm posting, that's usually what I'll do. And I have some ones that I use over and over again. Some other career ambassadors I talked to yesterday actually created their own hashtags based on like their names or their career goals. So one of the CAs, his name is Darian, and his hashtag is Dash of Darian, and he'll include that in his posts, and it reflects who he is. But it can be any hashtag that relates to your professional character, your professional goals. So I'm trying to come up with a snappy one that incorporates wild, because that's my last name. So if you have any great ideas, just let me know. But yeah.
Yeah, and like Sarah said, when you like people's posts, it like kind of blasts like that you liked it onto other people, and that's how posts like that can spread so big. So like everyone that liked Sarah's post, it posted to most of their connections too on their homepage.
Right.
So just like being active, and if you like someone's post all the time and they see your one post, they're more likely to like it back. So just being active and like actively commenting and liking and stuff like that, because they'll return the favor and it can help you out in the long run.
Yeah, maybe reciprocated.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you.
Yeah. You can take my picture down.
Can I add one more thing before you end? Did you have another activity, or can I jump in?
No, I was just gonna have to.
Okay, yeah, because I think we